Yeah, 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 yeah. Ok, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me sigue. Pero como ya no te consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Acho, bro. Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's Colorado's DH, Nolan Jones.
The designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
Fought off foul.
First pitch, 105.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a ground ball to first. Makes a sliding stop. And they get the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Michael Tolia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Tolia launched a homer in his most recent game. And he deals. And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way outside, and it's a full count. And that one in the air center field. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fifth, catcher Jacob Stallings.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2012. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And starting in this one, German Marquez. What do we have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground to third, McMahon. Zips it to first.
He's out.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
90 seconds.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Kyle Schwarber.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
Bryson Stott stands in now and
No
watches
ball.
strike
One
one.
strike.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Ooh,
No
Baez.
ball. Two
You got to remember to
strikes.
take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, Phillies down a run. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball
No,
one
that's a
there.
ball.
That
Ball.
misses, and that's ball two.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
That one
Full
missed.
count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Harper. Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. And that's
Ball.
down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, McMahon. In plenty of
That's
time
an
to
out.
first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Wheeler, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Bunting for a hit. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the third and final game of the series. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Marquez back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Nick Castellanos stands in here, takes ball one low. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch just misses. Marsh matched a homer in his last game. Just missed. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Towards first. Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one missing inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Estrada. Off balance speed, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch misses. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He shoots one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped left field. Way back there. And it hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
This is Bryson Stott. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. One comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Bryce Harper. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Sends it to Tolia. Harper retired. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nolan Jones. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one out to right. Castellanos sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. his second home run of the game. It's 5-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Foul ball there. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Turner. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Toglia getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Just off the outside part of the plate. Off the plate inside. Ball 3.
Full count.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Marsh moves under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Rockies edging closer with this shot. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now, Kyle Schwarber.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. And that one is lifted in the air.
Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Nick Castellanos will hit next. Doubled his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Strike one.
1-1. Part 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and it remains 5-3.
Started to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. McMahon in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Tyrone Estrada.
Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. That's out number 2.
Now batting center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. Stallings, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Just missed.
Rio.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets under it and pops it up. Tovar should have this one. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here comes Real Muto. He hit into a double play his first time up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Fair ball.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Max Kepler at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. That's long gone. And this place is rocking. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Antonio Senzatella.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. One gone, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Turner, the base runner at first with one out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Back to first, and he's safe. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
One, two.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and Harper down on strikes. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Wheeler back to work. Foul ball.
Ball. One strike.
Fastball for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And the first two set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Castellanos gets under it, and that is that. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. close, but called the ball. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. His second of the year. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Bounce to third. Throws across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2. And ball 1. To third, McMahon. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Castellanos stands at first with 1 out. That one way inside.
Off the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off.
One.
In the dirt. And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Hunter Goodman. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Michael Toglia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. And
that's
downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Castellanos under it. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Jacob Stallings.
And now Jacob Stallings. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. Out. They get the out on Stallings. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rockies 3. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been